Welcome back everyone. Today we're here for a new video. It's Bahrain, first round of F1 Esports Challengers, and yeah, we are in Q1 here, obviously, because it's a full qualifying format for the first time in Challengers for this season. So on our first lap on the soft tires, as you'd expect, 7 minutes to go. So yeah, we went out quite late to get the best grip possible. Now coming to the end of sector 1, we do 28-3-1-0 split, which for Q1 is alright. It's not too bad, as we take those corners pretty nicely. Also into the right hand there, getting a nice apex, short checking to 4th I should say. A little bit of moment on the exit, but we're alright. Into turn 10, 4th gear, getting the car tucked in nicely on the exit, 4th gear. Yeah, really good lap so far for Q1. So looking to get through with just one tire set. 50 meter board is gone, but we still managed to get a really good apex. Get a little bit of a moment on the exit, but we're alright. Into the right hand there, using that curve. Into the penultimate corner, 4th gear, staying in 4th, missing the apex a little bit, but we're on a 7-5 split, which is really good for Q1. Now into the final corner, brake just after 100 meters, down to 4th gear, using all of the order on the exit. Not going all the way out wide, but yeah, we do it quite nicely, and we jump up into P2, only 3 thousandths behind Ray, who's in P1, which meant we didn't have to go again. And actually we skipped on to Q3 because I didn't record my Q2 laps, so this is our first round of Q3. Now waiting to go on into turn 1, get on the brakes, just before 100 meters. Go down to 4th, pretty good apex. Turn 2 also nicely done. Turn 3 as well, so this has been a very clean sector 1 so far. So we're now heading into turn 4, under 100 meters, 4th gear, going short shift to 5th, we stay in 4th, and we do a 175 first sector, which is very good. Now right left chicane, we take it alright into this right hander. This has been a pretty good lap so far. So now heading into turn 10. Yeah, again getting a nice apex. And for our first run in Q3, this is looking to be a very good lap. So we're now heading into one of the trickiest corners to nail. And we absolutely mess it up. I think we lose around the 10th there, if not more. That was absolutely terrible. So now going into the penultimate corner. We do that alright. We have a 8-0-8 split, which could have been a 0.6 split. We would have been on for a high 0.1. As now the final corner, also, yeah, way too tentative, not good at all. So yeah, we're gonna see where that puts us. We're gonna do a 3.99 with a very bad final sector. So yeah, there's one more run to go. Let's see if we can nail it. Now going through the final corner, check our tire temperatures to see if they are up to temperature. Now into turn 1, we get on the brakes just before the 100 meters again getting a good apex. Turn 2 also pretty good, and turn 3 as well, so we're pretty much equal on our delta, a little bit down, but that's right. We're now heading into turn 4, using 4th gear again, pretty good apex. We get a bit of a better exit, so we are a little bit up on our time. As through this right hander and left hander, yeah, we go way out wide on the fast left. So yeah, this lap has been pretty decent so far, but now we're heading into the hardest corner of the track, and we absolutely mess it up. Yeah, we lose easily a 10th there. So yeah, this lap hasn't been very good at all. Now into this corner, we messed it up last time. Again, not perfect, but we do gain 600s back that we were down on delta, but it should have been a lot better. Through the flat out section, into the penultimate corner. 4th gear, a little bit better on the exit, but we know there's time to gain in the final corner. So now heading into the final corner. Again, just after 100 meters, missing the apex a little bit and just making sure we stay in track limits. And yeah, this lap hasn't been good at all. My PB going into this session was a 0.976, so yeah, more than 3 tenths off. So not very happy with my qualifying, but still P5, so it's definitely a good starting position. So now we look at the end result. Ray on pole position, Rowan and Legend, my teammates of TF in P2 and P3. So now gonna go to the start. As it's 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 lights. And away we go. We get a pretty good launch. Legend seems to get a really bad start, so we're gonna look to go down the inside of him here, going into turn 1. We have a little bit of a look, try and not break him. 4th gear on the exit to stabilize the car as the Ferrari of Black Box gets alongside me, but yeah, I'm ahead going into turn 4, so he backs out of the move. So yeah, this has been a fine start for me. I haven't lost anything, didn't gain anything, so yeah, very positive. From here on, we can do something. Obviously, in the Challenger Series, to move on into the Pro Exhibition, we need to be in the top 6 at the end of this championship. The top 6 go through to Pro Exhibition, as I just said, but there's only 6 races, so if you get a 0 points at a race, that does influence your championship a lot, because it's only 6 races and it's the normal points, normal points system. So the winner gets 25 and the top 10 gets points. So if you DNF, you get 0 points, and which could possibly be 26 points if you get the fast lap and the win. So DNFing is gonna cost you a lot. Now, rounding off this first lap, as we see Aurelian, who does use the exit curb. Legend already putting him under pressure. Only 2 tenths back, but he doesn't manage to go for the move just yet. So now into the final corner again, you can see Legend is using his ERS. He's really close to the back of Aurelian, and I'm saving a bit of my battery, and here I was thinking that Legend was going to get the move done. Aurelian has a lot less battery than Legend had. And at this point I also knew that I had quite a bit more battery than Aurelian, so we're now looking to set up this move. Now opening the DRS. I do know that Axe at this point, or Aurelian I should say, but yeah, he used to be Axe, but yeah, I did know that he was on pretty low battery. So now this is my time to try and close up to him to overtake. He didn't really seem to have the race pace of the front runners, but did have good qualifying, so yeah, I guess his pace wasn't too bad, and he was keeping up, but he had to use quite a lot of battery, so yeah, it looks at this point like our race pace is quite a bit better than Aurelian. Again, turning on our ERS and DRS to close up a little bit more. I know at this point that he has around 30% less, so that's gonna be a pretty big advantage for us. Now into the penultimate corner, we're only 2 tenths behind, so this does look like this is gonna be a pretty easy overtake. Now again, putting on a little bit of ERS, closing up even more, less than 2 tenths behind him now to the final corner, which is gonna be an easy overtake if we don't make a mistake out of this final corner. Which we don't, and Aurelian doesn't really seem to fight us. Like with Legend, he just lets us through. Because he probably knew as well that we had a lot more battery. So yeah, now 4th position, 3 guys ahead of us, Legend, Rowan and Ray. With my turn factory teammates obviously, but yeah. Not really working together with them at all. It's just all about ourselves in the challenges. So yeah, no team games. Which one thing that is interesting actually is Ray is my teammate in the same car, so we can't pit on the same lap as him. So we are at a bit of a disadvantage at this point. As Ray does decide to go for the pit, go into the pit lane and go for a bit of an undercut from Rowan, which is very interesting because I knew that the overcut was pretty powerful, and yeah, I was actually very happy that Ray pit on this lap because now we can overcut him, or maybe not overcut him, but at least have one lap fresher tires in him and maybe attack him later on in the race. And yeah, with this overcut, this will help me a lot. And he will have a lot more trouble keeping up with me later on row, and he will be on one lap fresher tires, which is doesn't sound like much, but in these races where the pace is just very close to everyone, it is quite a lot. Bahrain has pretty high tire wear, not as bad as on last year's games. But yeah, still one lap pressure tires on the mediums is quite a big advantage. So we're just using a lot of our ERS to make sure we pull this overcut off. If we can do that, I was pretty confident that Legend was probably gonna overtake Ray, so we were gonna be able to attack Ray after that. Penultimate corner, Bro and the Legend also using that battery, so it does indicate that every one of us is looking to box this lap. So we have Asiko 2 seconds behind us actually now, who doesn't really seem to be in the fight for the win at this point. So yeah, now into the pit lane, making sure we're braking time and don't get a 5-second speeding penalty because that just ruins your race. As we're in the middle of the pit lane, so yeah, we get a purple pit stop as always. We're now released. We're gonna see where we're gonna come out now. So now nearing the end of the pit lane, and we're gonna see where we come out compared to Ray. As on the map, you can see that we actually do get ahead of Ray, but we have cold tires, so he is gonna overtake us. But as you can see, he's flashing, so he has used all of his battery, went for the undercut, he has a lap older tires than us, and he's lost position. So a very weird strategy from Ray, a very bad one, like you can see, because now he has no battery, and he also lost the position and has a lap worse tires than us. So yeah, Legend managing to fend off Ray, quite far back. Legend, as I expected, we actually got out ahead of Ray. So he got overcut by 2 cars. You can see it quickly again now. Now lap 20, he is flashing, Ray is flashing, so this should be a pretty easy overtake for us if we use a little bit of our battery. On this exit we're going to use to close up a bit more, but this doesn't really look like it's going to be very hard at all. Into the final corner, 2.1 times back, as Ray takes quite a bit of risk on his exit. It's maybe a little bit of a better exit, but with the battery we just have so much more straight line speed. We do have to use quite a bit to get fully ahead, as we're almost now flashing ourselves, but he isn't going to be able to send back down the inside of us. And for us at this point it's very important that we're going to save our battery now, so it's good at what we're going to be looking to do. So yeah, we're pretty close to flashing ourselves. But yeah, we aren't going to be able to attack Legend or Rowan anytime soon with the amount of battery we have. We're going to have to save. Now I head on to the penultimate lap. And as you can see, Legend and Rowan are battling each other. And we have managed to save 40% of our batteries. We don't get DRS on the straight, but Rowan and Legend are going to be fighting, so we will close up a bit more and get back into the DRS. But there you can see Rowan is actually flashing. So at this point I knew I was going to have an opportunity to attack Rowan if I was going to be able to close up a little bit more in the previous sector. Now we're doing everything we can to close up, as Rowan has made a very big mistake. This has cost him like 3 or 4 tenths, and now we're only 5 tenths back. And we have around 37% battery when he's under 10. On this exit again, using a little bit to close up that a little bit more. Now we're looking to do the rest of this lap perfectly so we can mount an attack into turn 1. 20%, we're less than half a second back, so this does look like we are going to be able to launch an attack into the penultimate corner. A little bit of better exit, using a little bit of our battery again. So we have 20% going into the final corner, and he's still flashing, so he's quite far under 10%. He takes a lot of risk on that exit. He knows I'm coming. As now I'm putting on the ERS, we're gaining. was looking for the inside. Rowan goes to the inside, and it looks like we're going to be able to get this move done quite easy, as Rowan absolutely breaks himself, smashes into me. Um, then yeah, I it kind of had into turn two. I get the DRS. Um, yeah, into this corner again. He just doesn't really seem to hit the apex, and now we're under attack from Mirko behind us, as he's now looking for a bit of a switchback. Here I'm gonna make a very crucial mistake, which is that I'm accidentally upshifting into fifth gear. I thought I was in third, but I was in fourth, and I short shift to fifth, and that just lost me so much momentum. And that actually meant Mirko got back ahead of me. And I can tell you, I wasn't very happy at this point because, yeah, I basically in two corners, I just got smashed into the back, into the side, pushed out of the road a little bit, or pushed to the side a little bit, and yeah, in the end, um, this lost me 2 positions, which would have been an easy P2, is now P4, which will still be good points for the championship. But I can assure you, I was very annoyed at this point. I was really, really frustrated. So yeah, you'll see the clip of this race immediately ends after the race, because I was very, very mad of what happened on the final lap. I was just gutted that the P2 got taken away.